On the third line, that's going to stay the same too because Ryan Leonard is going to stay in. And I thought that he did make some mistakes, quite frankly, in Game 4. But as Spencer Carbery, and we'll get to this in just a moment, it is a growth process, and I know that he loves the dog in the fight here a little bit from number 9, and a guy who just, again, we're at the end of April. He made his NHL debut still this month. He did it on April 1st, and yet here he is contributing and fighting and showing what he's made of a little bit here in this series.
Look, the second effort plays are the things that really stand out to me about Ryan Leonard. He is going to be a fantastic player for this team for a dozen or more years. He is trending in the right direction. The production hasn't quite been there. He had the empty net goal in the regular season. He's got an assist in this series. But as Carbery told us, I actually asked the question in the press conference, the underlying numbers have been very strong. And another number that I didn't know that Carbery pointed out, when Leonard has been on the ice in this series, the shooting percentage of everyone on the Capitals when he's out there is 2%. The team is shooting almost 13%. So that tells you that at some point that bad luck is going to go in the Capitals' favor, and he's going to get 2 goals and 2 assists at some point. So they like how he's playing defensively. They like the effort. They like the fortitude, the determination, those second effort plays that I mentioned. The production's been a little bit slow, but it seems like that's going to come.
Here's Spencer Carbery this morning on Ryan Leonard.
I've liked the things that he's done for exactly what you touched on, a 20-year-old kid coming into let alone, finishing his college season, and now he's playing in the Stanley Cup Playoffs. He's done a real nice job. I was looking at some of his underlying numbers, as I go through the film, and he's doing some good things. He'll make the odd mistake, the quote-unquote young mistake, which is to be expected for someone of his age and his experience to be getting thrown into the Stanley Cup playoffs, but I think he's doing a lot of good things that are sort of a preview to what I see in his long NHL career that he's going to be able to do from a zone entry standpoint, from a competitiveness, physicality. He goes after, I just appreciate this, he goes to try to and he gets Newhook catches him, right? But he shows up and he's trying to shoulder it, he is right in the fight when it comes to the physicality of the Stanley Cup playoffs, which is great to see, because I think that speaks to who he is as his character. He's not tiptoeing into this and just sort of looking around. He is dove right into this playoff series. The other thing I noticed too, and this is going to the underlying numbers, our on-ice shooting percentage, which, because the numbers, you're going to look at the numbers, right, and go, he doesn't have a goal, and in whatever, an even strength or power play goal, he's just got the empty netter. His on-ice shooting percentage is I want to say it's 2.4% or something crazy low. We're shooting 12.8 in the season, leading the National Hockey League, and his on-ice, so that's not just him, that's everybody on the ice. When he's on the ice, is in the 2s. And so you would like there to be a little bit more production. There should be, and that'll come back to the mean at some point, but he's doing a lot of good things that I think are flying under the radar and not showing up in the box score or on his stats if you're just looking at that.